everyone, my name is Rodney Smith. I'm here with Board Game Geek at SPIEL 2018. I've been joined by David Brayshaw from Backspindle Games.
That is correct.
And thank you for bringing a game with you. It's Ninja Squad.
It's Ninja Squad.
Can you tell me a little bit about this? I have a guess of what the theme is, but go ahead and explain it to me a little bit.
Well, it's a 2 to 4 player game, and each player takes on the role of a ninja. These are the little ninja minis.
Yeah, these are pretty great. Now,
yeah, we got them painted up just to prep.
They don't come painted like this, right? Just so people know?
No, they just come ordinary, and then you can paint them and make them look really, really cool.
Yeah, that is a great paint job here. You can see on the overhead or even on the camera.
So
so we got a squad.
The town of Amori in Japan has been ruled by this evil shogun, and he lives in this house.
Okay.
At the end of this track. At the end of the village.
Okay, yes. We got all the different buildings here, right?
So you can see here it's like rooftops and streets.
Yep.
And it's night time, and we've got little lanterns and stuff turned on, and they catch the light nicely. So basically what happens is we're playing, on this side of the board we're playing cooperative, and we're trying to get to the shogun's house, onto the roof, before the time tracker reaches a certain time, depending on how many players. So you can see it's marked on the board and so on.
I see here, right.
So basically what you do in your turn, you've divided up the cards into decks of 12, and these are your movement cards.
So this is my deck here, for example?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And each player also has a throwing star, which I'll explain to you in a minute.
Sure.
On the board, if you look, there's black meeple guards. They don't actually move.
Yes.
You've got red meeple guards who do move at the end of players' turns.
Right.
They will move up to here after every 6th turn.
Okay. So you know where they're going effectively, right? You kind of predict a little bit.
Yep.
Okay.
But if you enter into combat, in other words, you stop or you cross through where a guard is, your turn ends.
Okay.
So what will happen is you will miss one of your 6 turn actions. There's 6 turn actions per round.
Okay.
So you would miss one of those and your turn ends because you got to hide the body.
Right.
So basically that works like that, apart from on the 6th turn, when it's going to be the guard's turn, so you have time to hide the body and you don't lose your first turn.
Okay.
At the end of 6 turns, what happens is you will have played 6 cards out of your 12, you'll have set 6 to the side, you will put those cards back together and you will pass them clockwise to the next opponent.
Oh, interesting. So you know what you're passing on.
So the cards rotate.
Interesting.
So you'll always get a different mixture of cards. So if I get a bad mixture of cards at the start, you'll maybe get it next.
Good luck, friend.
Yeah, but you can on your turn. You can help each other.
Right.
Okay, so
that's right. Like you said, it's cooperative here.
Yeah, you can pass cards on your turn to help another player and things like that. So basically, you have to do that. Also on the board, there are lantern tiles, as I explained. If you hit a lantern tile, you will take it and you will put it on top of your played card.
Yes.
So for instance, if I played this card and discarded this card, that will go there. At the end of 6 turns, we will resolve that. You may have also lifted on another turn one of those.
Yes.
You will have those. You will resolve that as well.
Okay.
And you'll have a second card there. But this is the end of 6 turns. So at the end of 6 turns, you will be dropping, for every lantern you've triggered on this side of the board, you'll be dropping a meeple guard in the tile in front of the foremost player. So if these guys are back here somewhere, you'll be dropping this from the height of like 2 inches, and wherever it lands, basically.
That's a new guard on the table.
A new guard on the table, and they could be on a rooftop, so it can be awkward.
So does that represent them kind of recognizing someone's been walking through the town, and these things are disappearing, so they're sending more guards out? Okay.
Yep, they're sending more guards in front of you because they think there's a threat.
Yes.
At the end of 6 turns, when you've played 6 cards here, and everybody's done that, and 6 cards have been discarded, it then becomes the guard's turn, and I said that's when you put your cards back together. You resolve these. So guards drop for that, and for every one of these you'll pick up one of these cards, which are like a bonus card.
Right.
And they basically will, for instance, that one will put the alarm tracker back one, and so on.
Okay.
So that's how they can help you. They're generally a good card, move a ninja in any direction. You have a number of those cards.
And these are triggered by the red cubes, is that right?
Yeah, they're like your treasure cards.
Gotcha.
So as I said, that's how that bit works. Now, at the end of 6 turns, you must try not to be standing on a road. So if you're standing on a road, you end up getting a hazard card, which is one of the red ones.
Right.
And you're lucky in this instance because it's a sleeping guard.
Okay.
So nothing happens.
But
you could find, it could be a geisha girl, so you might have to take a step back. Or it could be, for instance, you've stepped on something and you lose one of your turn actions.
Sure.
Or you've scared a cat.
Yep.
And the alarm tracker goes up. And the worst one, I think, is the samurai, where you lose 2 card actions.
So if you leave yourself exposed, then you're more likely to get caught or something's going to happen. So you want to be hidden. Okay.
So basically, that's the end of the 6 turns.
Right.
You get your cards. Samurais move up the track. For instance, if they move into you again, you'll lose your first action of the next turn. And then you have retrieved the cards, and then the next player moves around, and away we go.
So can you be defeated or lose the game on this side of the
Yep.
board then? Okay,
Yep.
so you've got to work your way all the way over here. What happens once you reach?
Well, if you get there, all get onto the roof before
Yeah.
the time tracker hits. So at the end of each 6 turns, this will move up
Sure.
6.
Yeah.
So in essence, you've got 3 to 4 turns
Okay.
to get right the way up the board.
Right.
If it gets there before you get there, you lose.
Sure.
If you get everybody on the roof before it hits your target,
But we're not going to lose.
Yeah,
you
win.
and I aren't going to lose. So
You
we're,
win.
The two of us. So we get to the house. What happens then?
well, you've won the first side of the board.
Right.
You've basically gone up and you've killed the shogun.
Yeah.
And now you got to escape.
Oh, so now there's like a.
Yeah.
Are we still working together when we're trying to escape?
No, we're going to flip the boards over,
Okay.
and we're going to go back out from the shogun's castle.
Can we take a look at what one of these?
Yeah,
Okay.
Shogun's house. We can flip them over, and you'll see we're going out through the Imperial Gardens. So you flip them over, and you've got all these
Oh, this
waterways,
is like all new artwork as well. That's very
pools
nice.
and things.
Yeah.
And, you know, you'll set your guards back on. You'll set treasure on new spaces.
Yes.
You'll have moving guards back on. And basically, you have water hazards.
Yes. That's what these are here. I
And you
assume.
also get cool stuff to attack each other.
Okay.
So you'll
Some
get,
new tokens.
yep, you'll get, each person will get a wasp nest,
Yeah.
caltrops, and a tripwire. And you can leave these face down for your fellow ninjas
Right.
to impede them as they try to escape. You also get attack cards from the treasures, so you get like throwing stars, you get
let's open up here.
nunchakas,
Yep.
you get flaming arrows, you get zip lines, so you can zip across from
So
buildings.
all that work you did together,
Yep.
all falls apart now.
Yep.
Everyone.
What happens is you try to get all the way out, and this is what Amori is known for. You try to get all the way out to the Blue Forest.
Yes.
And the first player to get to the Blue Forest claims the glory for
Yes.
killing the shogun.
Oh, you're the first there. You get to tell the story of how it
Yeah.
went down, right?
Yeah, you do. That's it. I killed the shogun.
Right.
But I mean, one of the things in here is the blowpipe. So, you know, a blowpipe lets you travel through the water without slowing
So
down.
shortcuts, basically.
Well,
right?
basically, if you go into water, normally you have to go one space
Right.
at a time rather than your proper movement.
Okay.
But what I do is if I demonstrate a turn, so flip this back over again to the night side. If, for instance, you have guards here and you have a light here, and I have my little ninja, I pick a starting space.
Yes.
You can't see that on the tile. But what I could do, say it's on this side.
Sure. Yeah.
And let me say it was let's say a guard there, for instance, and I turned over like this card and this. Where's the jump card go?
Probably in the
there it
rest
is.
of that. Yeah.
So if I turned over this, your arrow denotes your direction of travel.
Right. So this one here. for
Yeah. So
example?
if you had a guard here
Yes.
on your turn, you could just jump over him
Right.
and not be affected.
Whereas something like this allows you to move to either of those spaces. Is that what's that
Well, you
saying?
move to the end of the space.
Yeah.
So in that case, for instance, if the treasure was there,
Yep.
you know, you could move forward and then into the treasure
Right,
and lift this, set that on your card, and then get the treasure at the end of 6 turns. But I mean, obviously things like a zip line is useful because some of the waterways are only one tile wide,
Right.
so you can zip across the waterway and not have to stop. You can zip over a guard. The last thing I would like to say is on
Yes.
the cooperative part of this game, which is the night side of it,
Yeah.
we also have a time version. So you have like 60 seconds and so on to play 6 turns.
Right.
So if you like that, go
Puts
business.
adds a little more tension, right?
Yep, and you can decide then to mix up the boards. And
Which I suppose too kind of adds to the theme that these guards are chasing you down. You don't have all the time in the world to figure this out. You've got to act quickly.
Yep,
Or you're
yep.
going to get caught, right?
Yep. Well, I suggest you learn to play it strategically first.
And then kick it up a notch after that.
Because when you start going, go, and the guy's
Yeah.
not trying,
Yes.
it's like, what?
Yeah, it can be a little bit too
Yeah,
much
they
at
might
first,
get a bit
right?
stressed.
Absolutely. So is this a game that's available right now?
Yep, it's out at SPIEL.
Yes.
We also have a free bonus wizard mini
Yes.
for like the first 50 people to buy it every
Fantastic.
day.
Right.
So we're at Hall 1, F,
Yes.
148.
148. There you
F
go.
for Freddy, 148. And yeah, there's a free bonus wizard mini. It's really cool. It's a little like angry beak guy, like a
Yeah.
bird, with a wizard and a shield on his back. So we got that.
The miniatures are very, very nice looking. So.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Dave, for giving us an overview. And of course, to all of you, thanks for watching.
Yep, thank you very much.